Is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. Erica Cobb, what day is today?
It's Friday.
That's right.
Steph's just having a whole conversation like we're
I'm
not
just checking. Wait, what tea have you got over there?
It smells like peppermint.
Let's do a swapsy. I've got a bit of a posh-looking blackcurrant version.
All right.
That's mine.
There we go. Let's do it.
Thank you.
As you can see,
Steph.
the mugs are causing a lot of confusion now that we're back to the old ones that aren't clear and see-through.
Yep.
This is why we need the new ones.
All right. It's Friday, but always we're live. In case you guys didn't know, otherwise you would know who would see that. That's Stephanie, obviously. That's Brandon. That's Erica. I'm Jeff. Off to a good start, guys.
Yeah.
All right. We start with my man, Justin Bieber ain't playing. The singer is calling out the animal rights organization PETA after they started a cat fight over his exotic kittens named Sushi and Tuna. His Instagram post is too good. I got to read the whole thing. This is what Justin would say.
Get him.
PETA, go focus on real problems. I'm JB. Like poaching and animal brutality. He didn't add the JP.
Keep going, keep going.
You're tripping because I want a specific kind of cat. You weren't tripping when I got my dog Oscar, and he wasn't a rescue. Every pet we get must be a rescue. I believe in adopting rescues, but also think there are preferences, and that's what breeders are for. PETA, go help with all the plastic in the ocean and leave my beautiful cats alone. Does that sound like JB?
Clap back, baby.
Dude, that was a clap
That
back.
was a
and you know
clap.
what? Good for him.
Yeah.
Listen, I think PETA's a wonderful organization, but sometimes they get a little overzealous and they stick their PETA where it shouldn't belong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's called clout chasing, Jeff.
There you go.
You're trying to push your initiative. You're trying to use someone else's clout to try and get your initiative out. Now, can you adopt savanna cats? Can you adopt exotic animals? No. No one wants, a guy like that doesn't want your everyday typical house cat. So I can see why he would hire breeders, as long as they're professional breeders and they're responsible breeders. I don't see there being a problem for him spending
And he
all
paid
that
big money
on
for
some-
those.
on
Big
some
money for
kitty,
those.
baby.
So basically, this organisation is saying that over-animal population is a problem and lots of animals are dying, so we all should think about adoption, which I completely agree with, and that's fair enough. But if you have a specific type of breed that you want, you shouldn't be penalised for that. And let's be real, who has a cool 35,000 just to drop in a cat? Not your average Peggy and Sue. So I don't think they need to worry about it. And I think it's very convenient that he just got married and all eyes are on Justin right now. How convenient when he's had the cats over a month and they've only just said it now.
Yeah, I think they're just pushing their agenda. That's what they're doing.
You don't want to be penalized or pedalized.
Oh.
Meow.
right, guys. Well, that was fast. Has Miley Cyrus already moved on? Check out this brand new video obtained by TMZ. Miley is caught on cam smooching Australian musician Cody Simpson in Los Angeles. They've been friends for years, but what's up with all that PDA? Does anyone know who Cody Simpson is?
Yes.
He was kind of like a Little Bieber. You know, in his day.
Okay.
That's what he was, because he was a singer, he was a young kid. Now, obviously, he's grown up a little bit. So, but I don't think a lot of people know who Cody Simpson is.
Well, so I find this quite interesting, and I'm wondering how this is going to unfold further, because Cody was dating supermodel Gigi Hadid back in 2015.
Oh, wow.
And he broke up with her because he said he couldn't stand the amount of paparazzi that were following him. Ooh. He didn't like being in the spotlight. So how long is it going to last with Miley Cyrus? And it makes me think, has he really learned his lesson? Did he really mean what he said when he broke up with Gigi? Well, because it's going to be a whole lot worse with Miley.
Yeah, but let's be honest about it. This isn't going to be some, like, we live happily ever after. Miley got divorced. She realized that she cannot be contained. She wants to be a free bird. God bless her. So she's just, you know, cross-pollinating. I don't know where that came from.
I know where you want to go with this, but we can't say this on daytime or nighttime TV. So I know she's
having fun.
She's having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I want you to call her out like you called me out for going and being a free bird and having fun. That type of stuff. Don't let her get a pass. Don't let Miley get a pass.
It's different. It's different because Miley's very upfront with what she's doing. You acted like you wanted to be doing something different, but really you wanted to be doing what you were doing, which is completely fine. And I appreciate that.
But you didn't call me a free bird.
Ben.
Well, no, because you were... You were doing something else.
Go to the next.
Do you think there's like a dig there? Why can't she find? She's got to date an Australian guy.
No,
there's nothing there.
No, come on.
What do you mean? Come on.
What do you mean? It's got nothing to do with him being Australian. He's pretty cute, you know, I'll give him that. But you know what? I think Miley said to whoever filmed her that they were a sneaky ass. And I think, well, whoever filmed it, I mean, come on, they should have got a few hundred for that video. I mean, come on, as if people aren't going to film you. You're Miley Cyrus.
And you're making out at what appears to be a fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Another person from Jersey Shore is in big trouble. Raquel, fill us in on what's going on.
Well, Jeff, Ronnie Ortiz Magro is being accused of chasing his girlfriend with a knife after a drug binge. TMZ posted this video of him being released from jail. You can see him running right there. Police say his girlfriend ran out of their rental screaming for help, saying she had been hit. He allegedly chased her with a knife while holding their baby girl. He then locked himself inside the home and cops had to break the door down. They eventually took him down with a taser. The girlfriend and baby are okay. Ronnie faces kidnapping charges.
Thank you, Raquel. I think he needs to go have a talk with Mike the Situation. Not even joking on that one. All right, guys, no one is safe from the PC police, not even Kanye West. Liberals and gay rights activists are upset over a line in one of his songs. It's called Close on Sunday. It's from his upcoming album, Jesus is King. Let's listen. You heard it. He raps, "Close on Sunday, you my Chick-fil-A." Are people too sensitive? And Brandon, do you want to read over some more of the lyrics in that song?
Yeah, because once again, I think this company is trying to cloud chase, but I just want to read these lyrics from the chorus. It says, "Closed on Sunday, you're my Chick-fil-A. Closed on Sunday, you're my Chick-fil-A. Hold the selfies, put the gram away. Get your family, y'all hold hands and pray. When you got daughters, always keep them safe. Watch out for vipers, don't let them indoctrinate. Train your sons, raise them in the faith." So I get what he's saying. I don't think he's trying to up or endorse Chick-fil-A. He's just trying to say you're closed on Sundays, which it's the day of the Sabbath. You're not supposed to be working. You're not supposed to be doing anything on Sundays. So I think this is another thing of cloud chasing.
First of all, I'm very confused about this Chick-fil-A thing because back in, I think it was 2010, 11, what had to have been around 2011 because I was doing morning radio and I had an endorsement from Chick-fil-A. That meant that I was getting a paycheck every week that I was endorsing this company. And I was happy to do so because honestly at the time, I was like, this is a great company, great product. Okay. Then the whole thing comes out about how they're against LGBTQ. Well, the year before, I was on the cover of Outfront magazine, which is the largest LGBTQ publication west of the Mississippi, as the #1 straight ally. How am I supposed to be a straight ally when I'm endorsing a company that is clearly against LGBTQ? So I stopped endorsing it, and it was a big deal. Like, we had HR involved because everyone's like, you have to do this. Then all of a sudden, it was like, Chick-fil-A is fine with us. So I'm confused. Are they okay or are they not okay? Because some people seem to think that they're perfectly fine, and now this organization's coming out and saying they're against LGBTQ.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm confused. Somebody needs to tell me.
Well, I don't know the answer to that either, Eric, and I think it's a preference of to each their own, because I know some gay friends that go to Chick-fil-A and it doesn't bother them.
Yeah.
They still go there anyway, and I know some people who still support the banning of Chick-fil-A in their lives. So to each their own. But in Kanye's case, he's not mentioning that subject. All he did was say Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And in other songs, he loves fast food. He mentions McDonald's. He mentions Burger King. He mentions all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's not putting them up like you read the rest of those lyrics. He's talking about church, about God, about praise. That's what Sundays, and he cleverly put in Chick-fil-A because they're closed on Sundays. That's my take on
And
it.
let's be real, what's popular right now? Trump bashing. So Kanye West is it's no secret he's a fan of Donald Trump. So that's how you use that. That's how you say something about that. You go after who's the highest name, who can get you the most retweets when you push your agenda. And by going after Kanye West and saying we're upset, we're mad about this, that's how some other media outlet or other media outlets were talking about it. Why?
Right.
Because they went after Kanye West, not after Kanye East.
Oh.
Is there a Kanye East?
I don't think so.
Well, in Chicago, he'd be in the lake because that's where Michigan is.
Oh, thanks.
Lake Michigan.
Just learned something.
There we go. Boom. It's Lamar Odom throwing shade at his ex-wife, Khloe Kardashian. Well, you guys be the judge. He posted this transformation pic of his new girlfriend, Sabrina Parr, and captioned it this: all natural and real from the inside out. So is this an underhanded diss at Khloe Kardashian, or is this just a compliment for his girlfriend?
I think it's a compliment. I mean, right, if you just pull up that picture one more time, please, if we can. She's worked really hard. Her body is looking amazing.
She does look great. Wow.
She looks honestly wonderful, and she clearly has worked very, very hard for that, so kudos for her. Lamar and Khloe have been on very good terms. Like, she's been there for him at his lowest times, he says. That's why I don't think he would throw that back in her face. I just don't think he would.
I think, initially it does sound like a dig when you put it like side by side with Khloe Kardashian. But realistically, he's also living a very high profile life, and who is that?
Oh, that was Khloe. So the last few days, her face has changed really drastically. Over the last 4 days in particular, we don't really know why. Could it be makeup? Could it be more fillers? Could it be more Botox in that forehead? I'm not sure how much it can take. I'm not really sure. I mean, look. Wait, did you see the big ponytail picture? I don't know if we've got that where she's wearing pink and the big ponytail. That's either so digitally altered or she just looks like a different person. But each to their own. If that's what makes you happy, that's okay.
It's shade.
Steph,
I got it. It's shade.
She posted these in the last week, you're saying? And then Lamar posted this today?
I'm seeing the good in people.
He posted it this week too.
I'm seeing the good in Lamar, and I believe that Khloe was there for him when he did some pretty bad things to her, and she was the one at his bedside, and he said she was his angel. So if he's turned around and said that to be mean, more shame on him.
I hear you.
I'm hoping it's not true.
I want to be on your side with this one because he posted the before and after of his girlfriend, and she does look amazing in the before and after.
Yeah.
Well,
but if someone posted those ridiculous pictures, if that was my ex-girlfriend, and you look like a circus clown, I might throw in there a little shade too.
I'm with Erica. She looks like a clown.
What does she look like? She doesn't look real. She doesn't look real.
But if that's what makes her happy, we should be happy for her. If she wants to do that, she should be able to do that.
All right, well, yeah, if you want to just put on filters and be fake, do you, boo. DBL is live, and coming up, co-host Tori Shulman goes one-on-one with the man behind the voice of Forky, Tony Hale from Toy Story 4. Find out how he brought the lovable character to life in Chatting with the Stars. And what's the deal with these hairstyles? Stephanie gives her take on Fashion Fix Friday next. that.
Stephon
guess.
Jones.
Why
Stephanie
can't I
Jones.
give my
Give us the
opinion that
tea.
she looks ridiculous when other people are striving to be like that? I don't like that. I don't like that type of goals set for younger children that follow the Kardashians.
I think it is really important though that one, we at least acknowledge that there is a lot of work being done here, because I think that sometimes people need a friend to be like, you know what, enough is enough, or just like pause or stop, because it goes from like, I mean, Chloe was looking fantastic, and then now she's unrecognizable.
She used to be my favorite one.
And
I think she did do a lot of surgery to change. Like she had a nose job and she had certain things done. And I think it's okay, but I think it's very important to be honest with younger people so that they fully understand that that's not just how you look.
Isn't it some sort of like an addiction, like getting tattoos?
Right,
once
it's
you
like
get a
body
couple?
dysmorphia.
Yeah.
So you start to get procedures and then you can't stop because you never think that you're perfect. But here's the thing, do you want to be like a cheap plastic imitation of someone else, or do you want to be the best version of you? So I think there was a point that she was the best version of herself, but then you look at those pictures and it looks like she's trying to be a cheap plastic
Yeah,
imitation of
I don't
someone
like that.
else.
I don't even like. I mean, I'm not a Kardashian basher. I actually think they're great people in what they do. On the flip side to everything, but to look like that no one. Those goals are unattainable. You can't look like that unless you just have money and you just keep throwing it at it.
Do you
So
wanna look like
for a young
that?
girl, little girls, I think out there idolize the Kardashians and they're like, I want to look like that. Then they filter themselves. Then they want to save up for surgery. Then they want to get eye contacts. They want to dye their hair like that.
And to go even further, not even little girls, there's grown women who look at the Kardashians. I have a friend that she doesn't post a picture unless it has some sort of filter on there.
Welcome back to DBL. I'm Stephanie Jones, DBL's fashion expert, and it's the part of the show where I bring you the top fashion headlines and I let you know how I really feel about it. And we found out this week that Forever 21 is going bankrupt and that 350 stores will be closing. Cue the sad music. R.I.P. Forever 21. You were a store where logic did not exist. Blue jeans were $10. Shirts said strange things like, I love Netflix and Jesus. And I'm mourning by remembering their weird clothes that only Forever 21 could get away with selling, like these sunflower cat ears, because why the hell not invite bees to sting at your face? Or these atrocious pom-pom shoes that are not only completely impractical, but they cut off your circulation too. What a steal. And finally, what else could anyone wish for? I know, obviously this velvet crop top with Tupac's face all over it. Farewell, Forever 21. Your unique and terrible style shall live on in my nightmares. And next, we've got Paris Fashion Week, which wrapped up on Tuesday. And yes, I could talk about the new fall trends, but let's be honest, it's boring. So let's check out the insane hair models that they rocked on the runway instead. With looks like these, who needs clothes? You've got Edward Scissorhands, Marge Simpson, and good old toilet paper face. Just a reminder that fashion is not all glitz and glamour, it's outright ridiculous too. And you know what else is not ridiculous? The new cover of Essence magazine. It features Miss USA, Miss Teen USA, and Miss America. It's the first time ever all three titles have been held by black women at the same time. So let's give a shout out to these beautiful women for breaking barriers and taking titles in the meantime. They're killing it. That's been another edition of Fashion Fix Friday. And coming up next on DBL, Tony Hale from Veep is on DBL. He tells our own Tori Shulman how the cast reacted to Julia Louis-Dreyfus losing her Emmy in Chatting with the Stars. It's coming up next.
Hi DBL Nation, it's Raquel here, and right now it's time for Fast Blast, where I give you all the trendy news you need to know in under 2 minutes. So let's get that timer up and get started. iPhones will soon look a little different. Apple is launching a smaller phone that's just as powerful as the iPhone 11. It's also cheaper, and the phone should be available next year, which makes me happy because have you seen my hands or my face? Holding the iPhone Plus was pretty much like putting a giant laptop to the side of my face. So thank you, Apple. And move over Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert, and Jimmy Kimmel. There's a new talk show host in town, ready to talk to all the A-list stars. It's Elmo. He'll be heading to HBO with the Not Too Late Show with Elmo, and I can't wait. And don't mess with a cat dad. Justin Bieber is firing back at PETA after they issued a statement saying he should adopt a cat instead of getting hybrid Savannah kittens. He says PETA should go focus on real problems. And now that October is here, it's time to talk about Halloween candy. A survey from candystore.com found that Americans hate candy corn, knocking circus peanuts from the top spot. Seriously? Really? Am I the only person out there loving candy corn? DBL Nation, please help me out here. Or just send me all the candy corn that you hate. Thanks in advance. That's it for Fast Blast. See you next time.
Everyone, I want you to meet Forky.
Golly, Bob House. Look how long his arms are.
Trash? No, toys. They're all toys.
Trash.
No matter how old you are, Toy Story 4 is hilarious. Isn't that right, Jeff? Yeah, he's got kids. And a big reason is because of the new toy Forky. And that's voiced by actor Tony Hale. Now, co-host Tori Shulman caught up with the Veep actor in today's Chatting with the Stars.
Tony Hale, welcome to Daily Blast Live. Were you aware, by the way, Tony, of how many adult fans love Forky? So I wanted to read some tweets to get your reaction. Quote, Forky is the best, the end, the anxiety icon. Or I don't know who is the most relatable. Character Bo Peep, strong and independent. Woody refuses to ask for help. Or Forky, trash.
You know, I was very overwhelmed even to be asked to be in this movie.
Right.
Forky's very overwhelmed. He sees the world very simply. He asks a lot of questions. You know, he's kind of in the middle of his own existential crisis where people are like, hey, Forky, and he's like, here's the deal. I'm a spork, so let's establish that. I don't know why you're calling me Forky.
So he's gender identified with a different cutlery.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he's like, you know, I was made to help people eat and go to the trash, so I don't know why you're calling me a toy. Oh, man. But Woody comes along and he's like, listen, you're made for more. You have purpose. You are worthy to be loved and to love. And it's just like, oh, God, who doesn't want to hear that, you know?
I forkin' love it. Now, you're a dad to a 13-year-old who you say she's embarrassed by everything you do. Would she be more embarrassed by your Mr. Roboto commercial? Or the time when things got revealing on Sex and the City with Kim Cattrall.
She hasn't seen a lot of my work. She hasn't seen Veep, and she won't until she's in her middle age. No, but it was fun to be able to share a Toy Story with her.
That's awesome.
Because she grew up on that franchise, and so it was neat it was cool to have her see her dad in that.
Veep just ended forever. Were you surprised when Julia Louis-Dreyfus didn't win Best Actress in a Comedy, especially because she could have made Emmy history?
I mean, I'm such a huge Julia Louis-Dreyfus fan, so I think she should win everything she goes out for.
You're right. Out of all the roles that you've had, and they're really some of the most well-written comedic roles ever, which one was your favorite, if you had to say?
They're all so different.
Yeah.
I think probably just because it's so fresh.
Yeah.
On Veep, we got really close.
Yeah.
And so I just loved the whole process because it was a real kind of free environment where you were free to like throw out ideas even if they were bad.
Right.
I had the time of my life.
It's like
on
a
that
family
show.
situation almost.
Yeah, it really was, and that's what you want.
Thank you so much, Tony Hale. You're amazing.
Oh, perfect. Great.
Such an honor to
Thanks,
talk
Tori.
to you anytime. And bye, brother.
Bye, bye, sister.
Bye.
Great interview, Tori, and thank you, and good luck to you, Tony. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
Hey guys, welcome back to Beauty Blast. I'm Jeray Banks, and you can find me at Jeray for the Slay on any social media platform. Now, today we're talking some beauty gossip, and recently, Kim Kardashian has released a new line of Spanx. This line of Spanx from her is actually really interesting because we've seen Spanx for quite some time now. You know, I mean the Spanx company, Walmart brand, Target brand, JCPenney's has one. They're kind of everywhere, and everyone knows about body shape wear. Amazon's my favorite place to get mine, but you know, I just know where the deals to go to or whatever. Now, this is a little interesting because Kim Kardashian has always been the body beautiful. Everyone has been trying to get that Kim Kardashian booty, the Kim Kardashian small waist, the face. I mean, everyone wants to be a Kardashian, let's be real here. Even I do. Hey, Kim. So with that being said, it kind of made me think, why is she giving out her secrets to everyone? Like, we all know celebrities wear Spanx, but does she really need to tell everybody, like, you can wear Spanx too? I'm not too sure if I agree with it because a lot of people are very comfortable in their bodies in general. You know, a lot of people, like myself, also like to make sure that we look nice and smooth for certain events and want to make sure that we look our personal best. So I want your guys' opinion. Do you think Kim Kardashian's Spanx line was a hit? Do you think it's great that she's actually creating the Spanx line? Or did you think that maybe it's already oversaturated and she didn't need to dip her toes in this market? After all, the creator of Spanx is like a millionaire. Like, she ain't going nowhere, girl. So your fancy Spanx, I don't know if I want to buy them. They kind of seem expensive. But you guys give me your take. Do you like it? Do you not? Are you going to buy them? Or are you going to go ahead and buy your good old-fashioned Spanx from Walmart? Because we always know that's the most affordable. Now, you guys have a great rest of your day, and make sure that you're writing at me at Jeray for the Slay, or just go ahead and write right below, and I'll be sure to answer your questions. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Welcome back to DBL. Well, guys, a Hollywood icon has passed away. Diahann Carroll, an Oscar-nominated actress and singer, has died. She was just 84 years old. She was the first black woman to star in her own TV series as Julia and is well known for her role on Dynasty. Wow.
You know, Diahann Carroll, I wouldn't be sitting here at this seat, at this table today if it wasn't for Diahann Carroll. She opened up so much for black women to be looked at with respect and dignity and style and grace. She refused to do roles that were very caricature type roles, like the servant, like the help. She wanted to be seen just like her white counterparts, and she excelled and rose to a level of fame that and any of us could only imagine, and I'm so grateful to her for her legacy and all the doors that she opened.
And to do that when she did back in the day.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
And
that's
even
called fearless.
Interracial relationships, Erica. She married Vic Damone, you know, like back in the day. Just think of how people looked at that. So, yeah.
Well, may she rest in power. We'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Thank you.